Et coucou. Bon, on va faire du Monkey Island là, si. Pourquoi OBS il met si longtemps à afficher un jeu. Alors, on va attaquer Monkey Island. On pourrait presque l'appeler le 3. Non, le 3 il existe. Et Return of the Monkey Island. Merci Watcho pour ton abonnement. Merci beaucoup pour tes 21 mois. Un fondateur de la chaîne. Hop. Allez, je vais couper la musique. On va faire une pause. Voilà, la musique du jeu, ça fait un peu le bordel aussi. Hop. Et ben on va attaquer une nouvelle partie. Je sais pas si je vais faire tout le jeu en live, parce que c'est un point and click, ça peut être long. Ou sinon, je vais essayer d'avoir la solution pas trop loin, parce que ça soit pas non plus laborieux. On va attaquer une nouvelle partie. On va faire un mode normal, je ferai le mode difficile après. Mais tout seul. J'ai commencé, ça commence directement à la fin de Monkey Island 2, donc après l'histoire du métro. Quand ils sont jeunes. Bon, ça spoil le Monkey Island 2, mais depuis le temps. Il y a 30 ans ce jeu maintenant. Donc sinon, ceux qui l'ont pas fait, l'ont pas fait.
Hey you kids, you're not supposed to be in here.
C'était une fin complètement controversée, alors je sais pas ce qu'ils vont en faire. Je sais pas comment ils peuvent revenir sur Monkey Island avec une fin pareille. Surtout complètement dans un monde qui est pas du tout Monkey Island, qui est aujourd'hui.
Come on, let's go.
Let's pretend I have powers that make lightning come out of my eyes.
It's so lifelike.
I wonder if it's real.
Le style graphique, je suis pas très à l'aise, je l'avoue. Je préférais le style graphique du remake, du remaster qu'ils ont fait du 2. Mais...
Boys, could you stop following us? It's creepy.
Yes, sir. Come on. I saw a scurvy dog shack back there.
Scurvy dogs. I've never had one of those.
No way. You have to try one. It's the best thing you'll ever eat in your life. No fooling. Wow.
Acheter des hot dogs. Moi, je me suis arrêté là. Hein.
Words
J'étais
don't
juste pour
look
essayer.
like words, but there's a picture of a scurvy dog. They put it on a leg to keep you from walking off with it. I'll bring this right back, sir.
You'd be wise to do that. I got the leg from the last kid who didn't bring back the key.
It unlocks the outhouse outside.
Ok.
I once got a
J'ouvre les
scurvy
chiottes.
dog that was bigger than my head.
You kids better have money.
Yeah, we've got all kinds of money.
Sélectionnez une réponse parmi les options. Les frites. Non, nous, on veut des hot
Can we
dogs.
get a couple of scurvy dogs?
Sure. If you give me a piece of 8, that's money that grown-ups use.
I know what a piece of 8 is.
Good for you. You can have a couple of dogs if you give me one.
Moi, ce jeu, je l'ai fait sur Amiga le premier coup. Salut Yunari, comment tu vas? Re? Et je te demandais tout à l'heure, c'est You ou You? Je sais pas, je suis pas très fort là-dedans. Attendez, il faut... En même temps, je vais faire un truc. J'arrive. J'ai un... Hop. J'ai un petit défaut sur ma page. Hop. Yongnai. Ok, ça passe. La prononciation. C'est Yongnari comme les vieux ou You alors? Je suis idiot, je suis désolé. Je suis nul en prononciation, je suis à chier. Hop. S'il vous plaît, ben tant pis alors.
Please? Can't you spare something for a couple of hungry kids?
À ce jeu, je...
Listen
C'est à la
up, you
japonaise,
little
ok, ça
moocher.
marche.
Let me tell you something. I don't like kids.
J'aime pas les enfants.
I'm an honest businessman trying to make an honest living. I don't need 50 kids a day coming in and wasting my time trying to get me to give them free food.
Hop, attendez. Faut que je refasse un truc. Hop, voilà. Bon bah tant pis alors.
Never mind.
Hey, I know. Let's look for change in the outhouse across the way. Coins fall out of people's pockets when they sit down in there.
Maman, on a la clé.
It's locked. Good thing I've got the key in my pocket.
Alors moi ce jeu, ouais, je l'ai fait pour la première fois sur Amiga 500. Je crois que j'ai fait en 93-92, il a dû sortir 2-3 ans après la version PC, je crois. Pour la première fois. On peut pas casser la clé? Utilisez pour prendre la clé dans votre inventaire. Ah, je peux pas, pourtant c'est la clé.
Good, you unlocked it.
Agréable les chiottes. Donc c'est marrant que ça reprend directement à la fin du Monkey Island
Some
2.
places you go have scurvy dogs with cheese.
Gross. Gross. Chucky,
Chercher les
why don't
pièces
you
dans les
look in the
toilettes.
toilet?
No way. You do it.
Okay. Ugh.
C'est un humour très décalé Monkey Island. Hein.
It isn't a piece of 8, but it's a round piece of metal about the same size and shape as a piece of 8.
That's called a slug. It's like a fake coin.
I thought it was a piece of 8 at first. It looks just like a piece. A fake coin is almost as good as a real coin.
Vous visez moi ces lunettes.
Those glasses are thicker than the layer of grease on the floor.
Now what?
Can we get a couple of scurvy dogs?
Sure. If you give me a piece of 8.
Il en voudra pas, je pense.
What can we get with this?
Ah, c'est pas ça, c'était dans les toilettes.
Tastes like a piece of 8. Enough for a couple of scurvy dogs if you want.
Perfect!
Take 'em, boy.
What are you getting?
What?
Just kidding. Here's yours. I'm having these for breakfast, lunch, and dinner forever. What do you want to do now?
Qui a déjà
I
fait
don't
les
know.
premiers?
What do
Le
you
1 et
want
le
to
2?
do?
Le 1 ou le 2? Connaissez-vous? Vous connaissez peut-être pas. Hein. C'est des vieux jeux, ça, les séries de Monkey Island. Hein. Il y en a eu plein d'autres de faits, mais c'était moins bien. Je trouve qu'il y avait le 1, le 2, puis après. Ok, je fais quoi maintenant?
Exhibit removed. Aww.
I once had the hiccups for 4 days
C'est
straight.
marrant, c'est celui qui a refait le jeu, là. C'est celui-là qui avait écrit le jeu d'origine.
Let's not go back there again. We'll just get yelled at. Hey, Chucky, stand over here for a minute.
No way. Did you know you can keep a scurvy dog warm by sticking it in your armpit?
Non, ça me dit rien.
Hey, Chucky, get ready to run.
Sale gosse.
I guess they don't like visitors. Wakey, wakey, Mr. Pirate. Hello? Boo!
Ha! He's dead to the world.
Sounds real.
In France, they call a scurvy dog a chien scorbut.
Vous voulez quelque chose? Je me moquer de ses lunettes.
Those glasses are thicker than the layer of grease on the floor.
I don't see very well, but I can hear just
Un peu
fine.
peut-être qu'on lui remette les clés.
Hey, look! I'm returning the key.
You want a medal?
J'ai une médaille.
I can stand on my head without
Vous
using
êtes
my
acquitté
hands.
de vos... J'ai pas eu le temps de lire, pardon.
That's my friend Dee. Hey, Dee.
Hey, Chucky, what are you jerk faces up to?
We just got here.
I'm making a list of stuff to do.
Give me that. I'm an expert planner. There.
Après, le jeu, il ressemblera pas à ça. Hein. Après, on part vraiment chez les pirates, quoi. Mais le jeu finissait comme ça, c'était vraiment bizarre. Pour consulter les tâches, accéder à votre inventaire. Alors, s'amuser à explorer, examiner l'encre, battre Chucky à la course, donner à manger au canard, ajouter de la sauce, entraînez-vous à l'escrime, trouver un trèfle à 4 feuilles, faire un vœu au plus des souhaits, trouver vos vrais parents. Ah, c'est pas ça que je voulais faire.
Hey, Chucky, want a race?
You're on.
I'll officiate. 3, 2, 1, go!
Gagné.
I win!
Une de fête.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Et un peu de pain qu'on puisse donner au
We
canard.
have some of your bread to feed the duck.
I don't think so. We brought it for ourselves. Hey, hands off!
I wonder what's in that basket.
Let's find out.
What do you think you're doing? Kids these days.
Le sale gosse.
No regard for personal property.
And no respect for your elders.
I have half a mind to give you a piece of my mind.
And I've got the other half.
Ah
Blah,
ouais.
blah, blah. Blah, blah.
Gotta run.
How rude.
Il est mis en mode pas difficile, mais j'ai l'impression qu'il me donne un peu trop d'indices. Ah, il faut toucher l'encre.
I want to say 2 scurvy dogs at the same time.
Ah, il fallait donner du pain aux oiseaux. Mais bon, c'est le prologue. Hein.
Are we done here? We might not be able to come back if we head this way.
Ok, faut finir les quêtes d'abord. Elle est où l'encre? Pas traîner à
Let's
l'escrime.
be frank. You can never hope to beat me.
No way! You'll never catch up to my level.
I win.
I win.
Nuh-uh.
You guys are both pretty weak.
Well, anyway, that was fun.
Non. Normalement. Examiner l'encre. Ajouter la sauce à son scorbut dog. Et trouver un trèfle à 4 feuilles. Faire un vœu depuis les... Trouver vos vrais parents. C'est quoi l'encre? C'est ça, non?
I have an extra tooth in the back. I can feel it with my tongue.
Do not pick the 4-leaf clovers. As if. Let's look for a 4-leaf
J'en ai vu un.
clover.
Okay.
Je sais pas si c'est ça, mais je crois qu'il y en a un. C'est pas un trèfle à 4 feuilles, ça? Ah oui.
I found one.
Awesome.
There was still one left? Darn.
Mais pour rappel, ça, après
Did you
le
know
jeu il va
your
pas du
feet
tout
won't
ressembler à ça.
smell if you don't wash 'em?
Parce qu'il faut trouver...
I should find a coin to throw in.
La fin du Monkey Island 2 était très spéciale. Donc c'est pour ça que... c'est pour ça qu'on se retrouve de nos temps. Mais après c'est plus du tout... c'est une histoire de piraterie de toute façon Monkey Island.
This place is fun.
Alors, je cherche l'encre.
What you looking at?
Those kids jumping rope down there? They're doing it wrong.
Elle est où l'encre? Ah, c'est s'entraîner à l'escrime. Ah bah il est là.
At home, I've got a
Parler à
collection.
l'encre.
That's a cool anchor.
That just shows how little you know about anchors. This one's not a very good example. You'd know that if you read as much about anchors as I have. Did you know that anchors originally weren't designed to hold ships in place? They were used in combat, shot from cannons as a grapple when you
Ouais,
were
elle est pas
trying
trop
to
chiante,
board
elle.
another ship. They started making them bigger and bigger because they would do more damage that way. Then people
Moi j'aime pas
noticed
trop
what
le style
happened when
graphique,
you
mais il faut dire que
missed the
l'animation je
ship
la trouve vraiment
and
bien.
hit
quoi.
the sea bottom instead. The current bow-shaped design is actually less effective than the sharper V-shaped design that was popular last
Ça a
century.
duré longtemps là.
But the older design went out of fashion after sailors started to think the letter V was bad luck. You can still find
Appuyez
the old
sur
kind
quoi?
around sometimes, but
Espace, je pense.
collectors
Non?
have grabbed most of them. On a modern anchor, if you look close, you can tell that one side is a
Appuyez
little
sur quoi?
larger than the
Faut
other.
passer le dialogue?
That's to prevent what's called
Ah ouais, parce que là elle va
plummeting.
pas s'arrêter là.
The anchor goes down too evenly, and then it doesn't catch well on the bottom. The little flanges at the tips are at different angles to make it twist on the way down
Ah,
for
je
the
sais pas.
same reason. Most anchors these days
Ah
are
mais
made
j'ai
of
même pas
iron,
le...
and you have to
Appuyer sur...
test them like twice
Quoi?
a year because they rust. About 30 years ago,
Ah, je peux strictement
somebody
rien faire
found
là.
a way to all kinds of
L'artiste de tout le monde, une entreprise fabriquait des angles de matériaux.
People invested a lot of money in these
Comment je
wooden
l'arrête?
anchor companies.
Arrête
But
de parler.
the word, they're called that because when you stop in the
Je sais
middle
pas sur quoi
of the
appuyer.
ocean,
À mon avis, ça doit être un truc avec les
port at an
QWERTY.
invisible city. Yeah, I'm
Je vais
kind
appuyer
of
sur tout, hein.
an expert on
Attends. Un peu... le mot angle... Ah ouais, mais ça rappelle...
anchors.
Ah, ça y est. Ok, c'est bon, j'ai trouvé la touche. J'avais raté appuyer ce... Consulter tout et tout. Non, je crois pas, non. Ah oui, si on a oublié, mais on n'a pas envie. Il reste plus que l'angle du bateau, je crois. Non, ajouter de la sauce à mon scorbut d'œil. Faire un vœu au puits du sué. On n'a pas fait le vœu. Non. Ah mais attends, la sauce, elle est là.
You're not gonna touch the ground with your scurvy dog.
No, of course not. Gross.
C'est pas ça?
I should find a coin to throw in. I should find
Ah
a
ouais,
coin
d'accord,
to
ok,
throw
il faut
in.
trouver une pièce.
I never thought I'd ever find one.
I want to see 2 scurvy dogs at the same time.
I should find a coin to throw in. I should find a coin to throw in.
Ah, je vais donner un...
I should find a coin to throw in.
Comment je fais un souhait? J'en suis...
This place is fun.
I should find a coin to throw in.
Une pièce, je pense.
This place is fun.
C'est pas grand chose. Trouver les vrais parents. Ah, la sauce barbecue, c'est peut-être là hein, qu'il faut aller.
I once got a scurvy.
Pas là-dedans quand même. Attendez.
Did you
No.
know you can keep a scurvy dog warm by sticking it in your armpit?
T'es toujours bloqué sur son encre. Je vois pas l'encre du bateau, elle est où? C'est quoi ça? Elle est- Oh, il m'a dit il fallait pas que j'aille par là. Oui, je peux y aller.
I once seen.
Ah, ça c'est le vrai Guy
Hello, Mr. Threepwood.
Hey, kids.
Monsieur Frick.
Having fun?
Normalement.
We got scurvy dogs.
Those have
Ah, je sais
toenails
comment
and
ils vont
stuff in
tourner
them.
l'histoire.
Ugh, I read about it.
Bon, j'ai
And
compris.
we were playing your adventures. We just did Big Whoop.
Big whoop. Oh boy, that takes me back.
I like it when Chucky asked me to put his leg back on. He says it really funny.
You guys always make up the craziest stuff for the ending of that story.
It's fun.
But you can't just change it around. That's not how storytelling works.
A lot of your stories don't feel like they're finished at the end.
What do you mean?
Well, like, there's this one that you call The Secret of Monkey Island, where you went to Monkey Island and fought LeChuck.
Oh, that story has a great ending. There's punching and fireworks. I thought you liked that one.
But you never did find the secret. Not the real one.
Sure, but that's not what that story was about. Kids, let me tell you a story that is about finding the secret of Monkey Island.
Is this a long story?
I think maybe I gotta go use the bathroom or something.
Yeah, I have to go walk my tarantula.
Maybe I should go with them.
No, stick around. This is a good one.
Les autres, ils sont barrés.
See, there was a rumor going around that my old nemesis, LeChuck, had somehow discovered the exact location of the secret of Monkey Island. I knew I had to get it before he did, so I went to Melee to get my own expedition started and beat him to the punch.
C'est parti. Bon, j'ai pas fait tout, hein, tant pis. Ah, on va avoir le droit à la vraie zik. Attention. 0 ST. Vous êtes peur cette zik. C'est la zik, après on part au jeu. Le 2, je l'ai fait, mais je me rappelle, c'est sur Amiga, il y avait 11 ou 12 disquettes, quoi. Les temps de chargement étaient incroyablement longs, c'était horrible. T'as fallu te passer de disquette en disquette tout le temps. Ça ramait. Mais qu'est-ce que c'était bien. Moi, je suis un peu perplexe quand même sur le style graphique. Je suis pas droit. Il y a des gens qui trouvent ça super. Moi, je trouve ça c'est un peu moyen. Première partie. Un lieu familier.
Feels good to be back on Melee Island, the hub of pirating in the Caribbean, where every good expedition begins. I'll see some old pals and get things rolling. Or sailing in this case. Hi, I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Remember me?
Haven't seen you in a while, Threepwood. What have you been up to?
Well, you know, freebooting mostly, swashing buckles and so on. But now I'm getting an expedition together to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, you're sailing with LeChuck.
What? LeChuck's here in Melee? Is there widespread panic? Are people evacuating?
He doesn't seem interested in carnage at the moment. Ship's just here taking on supplies and crew, as far as I can tell.
Well, anyway, no, I'm not sailing with LeChuck. You know my history with him.
Donc on joue Guybrush Threepwood. Le seul truc depuis le début de toutes ces aventures, il veut devenir un grand pirate. Voilà. Mais bon. Au début, il commence tout jeune, il n'a pas un poil de barbe et tout le monde se fout de lui. Après, il devient un peu plus vieux dans le deuxième. Et là, bon, donc on fait le...
LeChuck kidnapped my wife. He's always had designs on her. I sailed to Monkey Island to find them and get her back.
Oh, I thought you weren't married yet when that happened. And didn't she more or less rescue herself?
That's not the point.
Exactement.
We've been enemies for my whole career. Everywhere I go, there he is. He plagues me. He's my nemesis.
Funny. He said the same thing about you.
Toujours.
He's an evil zombie ghost pirate, terror of the seas, and sometimes the land. A nefarious, conniving, murdering scallywag. A depraved, ruthless villain. And a loud talker. And I'm not those things.
They say opposites attract, but what do I know?
That guy steals all my best ideas.
Are you sure it isn't the other way around? Seems like he was here first.
I don't know how he found out, but I'm sure he's just doing this to get one up on me. I'm mounting my own voyage. Mine.
Well, you'd better get cracking then. LeChuck's loading up on the outer dock as we speak.
Well, I'm gonna hire a ship and a crew and beat him to the punch.
Ça va être compliqué d'aller
Just
sur
as
le
soon as
bateau
I can
de
get
Chuck.
someone to back the venture.
On
I'm
l'a
a little
tué une
short
fois.
on funds at the moment.
In that case, you'll want to go talk to the pirate leaders at the Scum Bar.
Exactly. That's why I came to Melee. It'll be great to see those old guys again. We'll knock back a grog and hash out the details.
Scum Bar, by the docks. Long table in the back.
I know where I'm going.
We'll see.
I detect a certain resemblance here.
Yes, it looks a lot like an owl, doesn't it?
Ah,
Re-elect
c'est sa
Governor
copine.
Carla.
Ah non, c'est gouverneur Carl. C'est pas Marley. Ta copine. Bon, niveau musique, on retrouve bien l'ambiance de Monkey Island. Hein, c'est
I'm here
cool.
to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
D'accord.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
Have you seen the pirate leaders around? This is their table.
Tous ces personnages, je
In
les ai
fact,
déjà
you'd
vus dans
probably
les,
better
dans
move.
les autres Monkey
You don't want
Island.
to get caught sitting here.
It's our table, Rummy.
We're the pirate leaders. Get lost.
C'est vrai qu'il y a un changement de... Je ne savais pas qu'il y avait un changement de direction. Bah ouais, c'était pas eux à l'origine. Sauf les trois pirates. On avait l'habitude de tenir séance ici.
Where are the three older guys who used to hold court here?
Who cares?
Probably crying in an alley somewhere, wishing they were still relevant.
Making up trials for each other and writing memoirs that no one will read.
Il n'y avait pas qu'il y
I
ait un
hadn't heard
changement de
there was a
direction.
change of leadership.
Oh no. Did nobody remember to notify you? Maybe your party invite got lost in the mail.
Is it you I should talk to about financing an expedition?
An expedition. Who is it that you think you are exactly?
Je
I'm
m'appelle.
Guybrush Threepwood. Probably you've heard of me.
Probably not. Permission to
Okay, no.
slaughter the annoying old wastrel man, Captain Madison.
Wait, it was Captain Madison? She's like famous! I've got her on a trading card. Her plunder stats are amazing!
Plunder stats aren't everything.
Then the others were Captain Lila and Captain Trent. It was Lila who threatened to kill you?
Look, they weren't that great, okay? Listen to the story.
Want me to slaughter him? Don't bother. He's just a harmless hack who thinks he has a good idea for a pirate raid.
Allez, pouf.
It's not exactly a raid.
What else would we be interested in?
I'm going to find the secret of Monkey Island.
You're wasting our time.
The secret? I didn't think that was even a real thing.
Un trésor de valeur. Non, c'est un trésor de valeur. Un authentique mystère qui va tout près être résolu. C'est une de mes passions personnelles. Vraiment.
It's a prize of
Pirate.
incalculable monetary value.
I don't know about incalculable. Quick, who can count to 0 the fastest?
Okay, I'm sensing some reluctance, but hear me out. Could you at least point me towards an available ship?
You don't even have a ship? You're really up a creek.
Up a creek without a ship.
With backing, I can work it out. It's a surefire investment. Triple your money or your money back.
Not interested.
If you don't take this opportunity, LeChuck will grab it.
LeChuck?
Yes, the dreaded zombie ghost pirate LeChuck himself is also going after the secret. He's here in Melee getting ready right now. If that doesn't prove it's a worthwhile venture, I don't know what else to tell you.
Great. Problem solved.
Excellent. You'll do it.
No, of course not. Why waste money on an expedition when you can just join the one that's already going? Have fun with your scary ghost friend. Bye-bye.
Well, the slight problem with that idea is that LeChuck and I are basically mortal enemies. Fine. I don't need you or your money. I can do this on my own.
Ils sont
If I
ensorcelés
can't
par
buy
le
a ship,
check.
I'll steal one. I'm a pirate. I'll find a way to get to Monkey Island no matter what it takes. I like the old pirate leaders better.
Venez retrouver un bateau, trouver le secret et revivre mes jours de gloire. Ah, c'est Hélène ça?
Elaine?
Ah bah si, c'est Hélène.
Guybrush!
Wait, are you going to tell a mushy part now?
A little, but I can skip over the hugs and kisses. Elaine!
Guybrush!
Pas que tu apparaisserais dans cette histoire. Dans ce projet de création de Corbut. Et pardon.
I was hoping you'd turn up in this story.
I was hoping you'd turn up in mine.
Un instant prolongé de
How's your scurvy
Corbut.
prevention project?
It's great! We're going to get a lot of lines to a lot of sailors and save a lot of lives. I've got to come up with a way to deal with Captain Madison, though. The pressure she's putting on the town is making it hard for social programs like mine.
Ouais, je change une présentation d'OBS. Voilà.
You wouldn't happen to have a ship with you?
No, silly. I came on a charter. Just like you.
I figured that, but it never hurts to ask. I'm finding it harder than I thought to get hold of a ship and a crew for my expedition. The new local leadership was less than supportive.
Why don't you ask around at the docks? I'm sure you can find something.
Thanks, I'll try that. Sounds like we both met Captain Madison.
I don't like her. She's the one who pushed to shut down the shipyard.
She doesn't understand the value of the secret of Monkey Island.
She laughed at me.
Me too.
Obviously, the woman has no taste and a lousy sense of humor.
Il y a beaucoup de références aux anciens épisodes.
You've probably got to get going.
You say goodbye first.
No,
Non, tu
you
dis
say
avant.
bye first.
No, you say bye first.
No, you say bye first.
No, you say bye first.
Non, pas trop le choix.
Bye.
Pas trop le choix.
The problem with this statue is it's not a statue of Elaine, the best ever governor of Melee. It's Elaine's flyer about how limes combat scurvy. It's important, but boring. I've never once made it all the way to the end.
Citron vert.
Elaine would kill me if she caught me pulling down her flyers. Ah, the International House of Mojo. This place
Oh,
hasn't changed in
c'est-
years.
Ah, elle est là.
Welcome,
Oh, elle est bizarre
Guybrush
graphiquement.
Threepwood.
Nice to see you again.
I have been waiting for you.
Au moment, elle était assez vieille, beaucoup plus forte et tout sur son siège, c'est dommage. Ils l'ont fait un peu bizarre. La dernière fois qu'on s'est vu,
You mean
Fate ordained that you would be here several minutes ago. Only you can manage to be late, even when you are fated to arrive.
it's a gift?
Allow me to seek knowledge on your behalf.
Will it cost me anything?
Pride, free will. Not much. The way to the secret is like a serpent which swallows itself. Many obstacles lie ahead.
Serpent, obstacles, got it.
You must walk the path. Yet you have already walked the path.
And now I'm going back again.
When you are unsure of the way forward, open this book for guidance on what is to come.
It can tell me my future?
In a way, think of it as a book of hints.
Ah, il donne un...
Is it
Non.
really?
A book of hints.
Je vais pas
Use
l'utiliser.
it wisely. To know too much diminishes the voyage.
Neat. Thanks.
No charge. Now you must go. I have a luncheon, and your destiny lies at the docks.
It does?
Most assuredly.
Ok.
At Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon. Back shortly. The sign says, at Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon. Back shortly. The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better. It seems to be stuck closed. Aww, this is where I risked my neck for Elaine, and she showed me she only needed me to risk my heart. Also, the windows need some work.
Et la serrurerie arrive avant.
Welcome to my shop.
Hello. I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Locke Smith.
You're kidding, right?
Nope. And before you ask, yes, they did. Yes, it was. And they really, really wanted me to follow in the family business.
Can you really make keys for stuff? That seems like a magic trick.
Modern locks have serial numbers that tell me all I need to know. No tricks necessary. Just information.
It seems wrong that you can make a key from just the serial number.
It's a failsafe, in case people lose their key. You know how people are.
Aren't locks way less secure if all you need is a number to get a new key?
That's why you should never share the serial number with anyone.
Si on perd sa clé et le
What
numéro de
happens if you
série.
lose your key and the serial number
Bonne
at the same
question.
time?
The numbers are usually engraved on the locks, just in case. And if you lose the lock, chances are you don't need a new key.
Ça parle beaucoup, mon Island. C'est ce qui m'empêche d'utiliser le numéro de série de quelqu'un.
Well, what's to stop me reading the serial number on someone else's lock and having a key made?
The numbers are printed small enough that you need a special tool to read them. Only a pro would have a tool like that.
Je sens qu'il va falloir qu'on pique ses lunettes. Est-ce que je
Can
pourrais
I
emprunter
borrow your
votre
lock serial number reading
petite
tool?
lecture?
My magnifier? Not a chance. I could be drummed out of the union for that. If you want to play locksmith, you'll have to look elsewhere.
I'm on a quest to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Exciting. The story in my family is that the secret is sort of like a key, one that opens all locks at once.
If it is a key, could you duplicate it?
I'm not sure you're supposed to take it literally.
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything. I've got a system, and I don't like it disrupted.
Are these for customers?
Not technically, but please, help yourself. That charming old guy who mans the lookout keeps bringing them for the parrot.
Thanks. I'll just take a few. These are nice.
It's a locksmithing test.
Close it all up, and if you get the key out, you pass?
That's the beginner level, yes. The real challenge is to lock the larger box inside the smaller one.
At the end of the plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
I see a peninsula trailing off into small islands, but no X marks the spot.
It's southern Florida. I have family there.
A visitor! Wait.
Ah, qu'est-ce qu'il fait là, lui?
Guybrush Threepwood?
Otis!
Je me rappelle pas qui c'est à droite.
And Stan! Otis, old pal.
À gauche,
You
je
haven't
sais qui
changed much
c'est.
since I last saw you.
I blame the government.
In fact, didn't we first meet right here?
Not at all. I was in the other cell that time. You look different somehow.
Ah, je
you
sais,
are
c'est bon, je me rappelle
Oh,
de ce
nice of you to
personnage.
notice.
Grande nouvelle, je pars à la chaise de...
What did they get you for this time?
I'm a victim of circumstance. Circumstance being that too much attention gets paid to little things that don't hurt anyone, while hard killers roam the streets with pistols and swords.
Big news. I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
Big news.
That sounds fantastic. You know what I remember most about Monkey Island? The time you busted me out of jail right before we went there. I don't cruise ships anymore, but maybe you can still help me out. Like you did all those years ago.
Possibly, though it was kind of tricky last time, and I didn't get much out of it in the end.
I would be most appreciative. A locksmith has opened very conveniently across the way. I am told locksmiths can make keys for things. Things like cell doors?
Imagine that. I noticed you didn't say what crime they locked you up for.
It was nothing. I was just picking some flowers.
In the forest?
No, that's illegal. I learned my lesson. I picked them from the governor's garden instead.
Picking flowers from the governor's garden sounds like an unwise choice.
We used to be friends. Sort of. Anyway, they aren't even her flowers. Taxes pay for them. It's public property. I don't know why anyone bothers me about it. I don't hurt anybody.
We'll accept the flowers.
They're annuals. They're doomed anyway. Guybrush, you gotta get me out of here. It's custard night. I don't think I can take that again.
I'll make it my number 3 priority.
Thanks.
Hey, Stan.
Oh, le cercueil, lui.
Oh, sorry to see you in jail.
Thank you, son. I appreciate the thought. I'm sorry to see me here as well.
I was really hoping to buy a ship from you.
Well, now, normally, I would do absolutely anything to get you into a comfortable ride right away. But my hands are tied. They're shackled. I can't do it. Not at any price. I'm completely out of inventory. Every ship on the lot was seized by unscrupulous lawyers who don't care about your sailing needs the way I do.
Oh, that's terrible.
Believe me, I feel worse about it than you do.
Could I get a ship from you after you're out of jail?
Don't count on it, son. I expect to be released any time, but I haven't even got anything on back order. It pains me to lose a sale, but if you need to get off this island, you're gonna have to find another way.
Any tips on how to steal a ship from someone else?
One word, son. Mutiny. Get yourself on board a worthy vessel, gain the confidence of the crew, wait for the right moment, and strike. If you don't get killed, look me up afterwards. I'll give you a good price for anything that can stay above the waterline. Naturally, it'll have to be store credit until I get back on my feet.
Could you refer me to a competitor?
Stab me in the heart. You'd go to a competitor? Where's your loyalty, son?
Well, seeing as you're in jail and have no ships and can't help me, I thought...
It doesn't matter anyway. There's no competition. I drove them all out of business long ago. Nobody can play the angles like old Stan. I didn't really anticipate a situation like this one coming up.
Okay, well, thanks, I guess.
Anything I can do to help you, let me know. As long as it doesn't involve selling you a ship.
Would it help if I broke you out of jail?
Now that's a kind offer, it truly is. Warms me to think that you'd do that for your old pal Stan. But I've got to think about the optics. I don't want to damage my case, and escaping from jail doesn't look good at trial. So thanks, but no thanks.
Well, is there anything else I can do for you?
Now that you mention it, there is one thing I've been missing during my time here in this lofty establishment. In all the rush and fuss and document shredding surrounding my arrest, I completely forgot to grab my toothbrush. If you happen to be passing by the shipyard, you might grab it for me. It'll be on my desk in the office.
Sure thing. I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
The secret? Boy, that takes me back. But if you're looking for help, you're barking up the wrong enchilada. Just remember, life has no guarantees or warranties. Only jamborees.
Thanks. That's advice. See you later.
Yep.
Yep.
I don't remember this place being so leaky.
They finally installed running water.
Je me rappelle pas que la ville était disposée comme ça, moi, à l'origine, mais... On va dire bonjour au gouverneur.
Carla.
Guybrush Threepwood.
Hello, Swordmaster.
Prepare to taste my blade, you washed up hack.
Est-ce qu'ils vont oser faire comme... Tu vas goûter sauf à ta cuisine. En tout, les combats des streams, ça se fait avec des insultes. J'adore. Je suis prêt à goûter, hein, sauf ta cuisine. C'est quand la dernière fois que tu as lavé tes habits? Je pense que j'excelle, mais
Let me
en
show you
escrime.
what a hack looks like.
Pretty good, Guybrush. Right on point.
It's nice to see you again.
You too.
Alors, j'avais dû romancer au titre de la Reine des Sabres, alors... T'es comment, gouverneur?
How's the governorship treating you?
It's not as straightforward as I'd hoped. For some reason, you can't just tell everyone what to do and assume they'll do it. That's new territory for me.
Not for me. Maybe I should be governor.
I heard from your wife. She's coming by to talk about scurvy legislation. I assume you're involved with that somehow?
En tout, c'est pas du tout un truc d'insulte comme sur le 2.
I'm not automatically involved with everything Elaine does just because we're married.
I can see that. If it isn't about the scurvy project, why are you here?
Yeah, we have unfinished business from the old days.
You're darn right we do. I'm still waiting for my book back.
Oh, that's not even something I
On peut
remember,
passer une
but
histoire de divorce.
okay.
Oups, j'ai reculé. Et la recherche de...
Well, the mansion hasn't changed much. Elaine's style is still everywhere. Even the books are hers.
They're my books now, as you well know.
I'm looking for the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you. I don't have it.
I'll be needing a crew. You interested?
I'd rather swallow a live badger than crew with you again. No offense intended.
Ah, le blaireau vivant, je sais
So
pas si
unlikely, but still possible?
No. You want a crew, go down to the docks and hire one.
Is there a government program that funds expeditions to find secrets of Monkey Island?
Oh, gosh. You're too late for that one. We canceled it last year and diverted the funds to build a habitat for the rare Caribbean whining leech.
Darn.
There's a ship at the docks that's headed for Monkey Island.
I think you're talking about LeChuck's ship.
Do you want to go to Monkey Island or don't you?
Elaine says Captain Madison is hurting her scurvy project.
Not the legislative part, just the public funding. The town was in a bind a while back, and that so-and-so, Captain Madison, saw an opportunity. She lent us the cash we needed, but now we're up a creek paying the interest. Things like social programs, waste management, and town maintenance are all on the back burner.
I like that woman less every minute.
You and me both.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
It's a lot of work being governor. It's a lot of work being governor.
Stay out of my bedroom, Threepwood.
D'accord.
I've always thought this looked like my old ship, the Sea Monkey. Ugh, looks like Carla wasn't too keen on getting her portrait done.
On va aller à l'intérieur de l'île tout de suite, on va aller sur les quais. Ça parlait là-dedans.
The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better.
Comment on va sur les quais? Ah voilà.
I better get cracking if I want to get to the secret before that scheming blackguard. Expedition to fabled Monkey Island. Crew positions available. Serve under LeChuck, the most fearsome pirate on the 8 seas. Equal opportunity employer. Inquire here.
Looking for a job? Step this way.
The clipboard in your hand says you're the quartermaster.
The crew says I'm the quartermaster. Clipboard doesn't get a vote. You look like a guy without many options. You want a job? I'm short of swabby. LeChuck's an equal opportunity employer. Even humans are mostly tolerated.
Have you got anything more senior?
Rien de plus senior.
I need a second mate, a bosun, a ship surgeon, and a gunner. Do you think you're qualified for any of those?
I could be second mate.
Do you honestly have any idea what a second mate does?
Goes to store openings and funerals and waits for the first mate to be incapacitated?
I thought so.
How about ship surgeon?
I assume you have some kind of medical degree?
Is that a definite requirement?
Sorry.
Maybe Swabby's not so bad after all.
The only requirement is that you bring your own mop. If you've got a mop, the job is... Hey, wait a minute. What's your name, sailor?
Smith.
John Smith.
Uh-huh. LeChuck gave me a blacklist, and you're on it. In fact, you are the blacklist. I'm sorry. Can't hire you. You're obviously Guybrush Threepwood.
Well, that's a slight hitch.
I'm confused. Didn't you say you were gonna get your own ship?
Yes, but then suddenly I thought, why bother? I wanted a ship and a crew. Here was a ship and a crew. Ripe for the taking. All I had to do was get on board, wait for the right moment, and strike.
Strike?
Mutiny the crew, seize the ship. Be a pirate.
Except they wouldn't hire you because they knew who you were.
Yeah, that was a problem. Also, I needed a mop.
Why was Wally in such a hurry? He wouldn't sell us out to Madison, would he?
I believe he needed to relieve the pressure upon him in a different way.
Chantier naval. Chantier naval, hein?
Wow, it's worse than I imagined. The assets of this establishment have been seized to settle a class action lawsuit. Have a nice day. There was a time when every mooring would be filled with one of Stan's used ships. It's a dried up old sea sponge. Stan used this to clean his ships. It's all rusted out now.
Prendre le seau.
It always looks bigger on this side of the island. It says, Tan's previously owned vessels. So sad. Stan's used to be the best. It says, Tan's previously owned vessels.
Ah oui, non, attends. C'est la Solus, ça. Je m'en branle.
I've got enough to last me.
Pour l'équipage de l'autre chaque, trouve un moyen de passer l'infinité d'un fois. Après la maîtresse des nains, obtenir une serpillière. Prendre le contrôle du navire de gestion de première occasion, trouver le secret et revivre mes jours de gloire. Allez.
Warning. The dark forest ahead is deadly and twisty. Maps are highly recommended. Oh, I used to love these when I was 6. Museum of Pirate Lore. I used to love these when I was 6. Until I got trapped in one for 2 days. I think they're illegal now.
Hi there. Welcome to the Melee Island Museum of Pirate Lore. I'm Conrad, the curator and docent here. The museum showcases the largest collection of pirate memorabilia in the Caribbean. Or on Melee Island at the very least. The provenance of each item has been very carefully researched and fact-checked by myself and my team. Feel free to explore. And if you have any questions, just ask.
What was this cinder you've got on the wall?
Oh, that. Yeah, that was an unsent love letter written by Elaine Marley while she was governor of the island.
What? Elaine?
The recipient was referred to only as Plunder Bunny.
That's me!
It was a really touching letter. Unfortunately, I put the candle too close to it.
What did it say? Tell me what she said.
Oh, you know, love letter stuff. Honestly, I don't remember a word of it, but it was touching.
Thanks a lot. That is a really big parrot. Wonder how many hands it's eaten. What do you feed it?
Thieves, mostly.
Good to know. It's a working parrot. I shouldn't bother it. There's some very tiny writing on it.
Ah voilà, il faut qu'on fasse une clé pour...
The display case is locked. What can you tell me about this eye patch?
That's the pride of the collection. It belonged to Captain John Laney, the pirate of 1,000 faces. Supposedly, it had voodoo powers that would disguise him. I tried it on though, and nothing happened.
It's locked. It's locked.
Ok, il va falloir qu'on chope le cache-œil.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
No kidding? Wow! Are you named after Guybrush Threepwood?
I guess you could say that.
Nice.
I'm going to find the legendary secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, that's excellent! Super retro. If you need
Retro.
a place to display it, I know a convenient museum.
Your museum is quaint.
Thanks. It's been a personal passion of mine. I'm nuts about old-timey pirate stuff.
Old-timey?
Being around it really makes you feel like you're a part of something. Doesn't it?
I am part of something.
Exactly.
Are any of these things valuable?
The security parrot isn't just here to look piratey. John Laney's eye patch is irreplaceable. It's the highlight of the collection. Amazingly, I got it at a yard sale. They didn't know what they had.
I don't suppose you have a mop from a famous pirate swabby on display?
I've been trying to get the cook down at the Scum Bar to donate his, but he won't part with it.
Do you have maps of the forest here?
No, that's not really what we do. Try the map shop in town?
Et au bar qu'il faut retourner, ok.
I see you wear a peg leg, despite having both of your original legs.
Just part of the docent's outfit, for the tourists. Kids always want to try it on.
That's charming and creepy at the same time.
This is a museum for people who think attacking ships and murdering the crew for profit sounds fun.
Touché. I'll have a look around.
Please do.
Eye patch worn by Captain John Laney, the pirate of 1,000 faces. Tell me about this hunk of wood.
That's an original plank from the Golden Hind, autographed by Francis Drake himself.
Francis Drake. C'est pas une référence à Uncharted, ça, à tout hasard? Que je viens de le faire.
What's the story with the wanted poster?
That is the earliest known wanted poster for Captain Kate Capsize. You can tell how notorious she was by the huge number of crimes listed there. Very impressive. I got it from a collector on Fat Island.
Those are my own crimes, actually. I was pretty much public enemy #1 on Fat Island at the time. I stuck Kate's picture on there so she'd get thrown in jail.
That would never work. Nobody's that clueless in real life.
You don't believe me?
It's not a question of belief.
Never mind, it's not important.
Je me rappelle de ça. Dans le 2. Ça donne du biscuit à l'autre là.
That is a really big parrot. Wonder how many hands it's eaten.
Ah, pas bouffer tous les circuits, je pense qu'on va en avoir besoin. Pour qu'on retourne au bar. Il était où le bar? Ah bah, il était à l'entrée. On s'est là au bord du bateau de Tchèque.
LeChuck, sir. Just thought I'd pop in and let you know. Preparations to set sail are almost done.
You have all the supplies for the spell to get to Monkey Island?
Check. Squid ink, chickens, brimstone, cinnamon, monkey blood, mint, and an annoying skull.
Well done! Mark yourself down for one less lashing this voyage.
Funny story. Guybrush Threepwood tried to sign on to the crew.
Threepwood? He must be looking for the secret too. That guy steals all my best ideas. Have him killed!
Wait,
let him live. I want him to see me sail off for Monkey Island knowing the secret is lost to him forever.
Sure. I want to bring this up one more time. Is searching for this mythical secret of Monkey Island a good idea? Shouldn't we be out terrorizing the high seas, instilling fear, creating mayhem,
Aussi.
being more on brand for LeChuck?
I've had enough of you questioning my orders. Finish loading the ship, and whatever you do, don't let Threepwood on board.
Very well.
Alors, la vie, il faudrait qu'on aille au bar. Là, c'est de l'autre côté. Là, il a une course assez rapide. Doute, c'est ouvert.
Hey,
Ah.
Wally.
Wally.
Well, look what the surf washed ashore. It's Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again too, Wally. Whatever your last name is.
I spent years in therapy getting over being burned, blinded, blown up, abandoned, and marooned
C'est dans le
because
2,
of you.
On a fait tout ça.
Yeah, good times, huh?
You're lucky I'm past all that and am running the best map shop within the Caribbean and beyond.
C'est la recherche
I'm
d'une
looking for a
serpillière.
mop.
This is maps and more, not mops and more.
I was hoping the and more might include mops.
Well, it doesn't. Try asking the cook over at the bar where he got his.
You wouldn't happen to have a map to the secret of Monkey Island.
Funny you should ask. I recently made one on commission, but then they destroyed all my source material. It is the only one in existence.
Comme
Best
par
of luck
hasard.
to you.
Ce serait pas le Chuck. Faudrait une carte permettant de traverser la
I'm
forêt.
looking for a map through the forest.
What are you trying to find in the forest?
I don't know. Nothing in particular.
Then having a map won't really be any different than wandering around lost, will it?
Yeah, but, I mean, well, never mind. You have a lot of maps in here.
We've got
Oui,
so
pour un
many,
cartographe, c'est
you
pas
need
mal.
a map to find them all. A little cartographer humor.
Yeah, I'd forgotten how funny it was. Looks like the shop across the way is in trouble.
The high-stakes, ego-driven world of pirating is changing, and dark magic is taking over. Voodoo magic is fun and all, but it's not what the new generation wants. Me? I'm on the bleeding edge and making a bundle. I'm about to franchise.
The town seems to be pretty run down.
Since Captain Madison made Melee her base of operations, people have been complaining. They say she brings a bad element to town, but that bad element spends a lot of money on maps. So, what am I supposed to do?
Do what's right?
I am. I'm doing what's right for Wally.
Ça fait plaisir de voir que t'as retrouvé
landed on
ses
your
sources
feet after all
écrites.
these years.
Business has
Quand-
been booming with all these
que lui a
new
fait
dark
subir dans le
magic
2, le pauvre.
pirates. Captain Madison has me on a lucrative retainer. She pays extra for a bunch of wacky symbols I just make up.
I'll let you get back to cartographing.
That's not a real word.
Uh-huh. I appreciate that Wally hasn't traded it in for a new model just because it's been around the block once or twice. I feel very strongly about that for some reason. They're like glasses, only way less convenient.
Il avait piqué son monocle et tout.
Those
dans
look
le
fancy.
jeu.
The finest
Le
tools
pauvre.
to make the finest
C'est pour ça qu'il a
maps.
plusieurs paires de lunettes, je pense.
Ooh, those look fancy.
The finest tools to make the finest maps.
Wally, can I have one of these maps?
Absolutely. If you pay for it.
Never mind. This map shows both sides of the globe.
It's twice the value.
Do I owe you anything at the moment?
I don't think so.
It's a map on a fan. What'll they think of next? This must be Trouser Island.
Actually, Mr. Threepwood, it's...
Yep, Trouser Island.
Du pantalon.
I had a map like this once, but I sailed left. That looks like a treacherous voyage. It says, rating, cursed black diamond. The first rule of piracy is, never buy a used treasure map. Hey, Wally, what's with the window ladder?
I use it to keep an eye on the neighbors.
Well, it's good to have a hobby. Ooh, this one looks nice. How much is it?
Oh, that one? Too much.
Somewhat understated and somewhat overpriced. I try to steer clear of sea monsters
Ça
myself.
donne rien à ce qu'on fait. On peut aller de l'autre côté? Bon, si j'ai bien compris, la serpillière, elle est dans le bar des quais. Vous parlez de serpillière, il parlait des marins. Il était pas là tout à l'heure?
Hi, Cobb. Hard to believe after all these years you're still here.
I was declared a historical landmark.
Yeah, the place does seem different from what I remember.
It's this new, younger generation of pirate leaders. Oh, they're highfalutin dark magic. Look at us. We're so much better than you because we don't drink grog before getting married. These kids today are all about sacking and pillaging. They've got no heart.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island. Wanna come?
I heard the secret is just some marketing gimmick Stan thought up. That only the gullible and naive would go looking for it.
Tell me about Loom.
Oh, I'm
Ah
so
non, il n'en faut
sick
pas le
of
coup.
pirates asking me about Loom.
Dans le premier Monkey Island, à un moment, Loom, c'était un jeu qui était sorti de Lucasfilm en même temps. Et tu pouvais avoir une pub de Loom dans Secret of the Monkey Island. Je sais plus si c'est dans le 1 ou le 2, mais je crois que c'est dans le 1.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah, yeah.
Guy Brush
le cuisinier.
3 As I live and breathe. How have you been?
Ça va,
Peachy,
merci.
How's Elaine? She was always my favorite governor. Also, she covered your tab when you stopped coming in.
She's good. No piece is missing.
Kids yet?
Whoa, easy there, Tiger. I'm still in my juvenile phase myself. That's what Elaine says anyway.
Well, tell her I say hello.
J'ai l'impression que c'est lieu.
Do you know where I can buy a mop?
Buy? You don't want to buy a mop.
I think I do.
The mop is the formal tool of a cook. Not as clumsy or random as a dish rag. An
C'est la
elegant
serpillière.
tool for a more civilized cleaning. You cannot hope to succeed with the mop of another.
I can't?
You must construct your own. A single, perfect instrument that you will keep and use for a lifetime.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Once you build it, the mop will become your constant companion, your tool, and a ready means of defense against spills of all kinds.
Build it?
The wood is the heart of the handle. The heart is the handle of the cook. You are one.
Not helpful so far.
You must find a particular tree. A tree uniquely suited to the handles of mops. Carve your handle from a limb of that tree. Any questions?
How do I find the mop handle tree?
I can't tell you exactly where it is, because this is your own personal journey.
Remind me how to find the mop handle tree?
I can't tell you exactly where it is, because this is your own personal journey.
What kind of wood is the tree?
That is something you must discover for yourself.
What about the head of the mop?
Oh, you have to have one, of course, but pretty much anything will do. It's mostly about the handle.
Are you sure I can't just buy a mop? Yours, for example.
No, you've got to make one. Trust me on this.
Okay, I guess I'll do it. What's wrong?
You gave the story the wrong title. It should be called Mop
Il y a déjà
Quest.
serpillière.
When can we get to the piratey parts?
Well, even the coolest professions involve more mopping up than you would think. It seemed crazy to me at the time, too. But don't forget, it was all so I could board a ship, take command, and sail to Monkey Island. But first, I had to make a mop. I think someone tried to secure a boat with this.
Hop.
The
Examiner la
plaque
mouette.
says, in memory of looming seagulls of old. The plaque says, in memory of looming seagulls of old.
Je comprends pas. Pas moyen de passer un... Ok, fabriquer une serpillière. Trouver le serpillier. Ah ouais, c'est l'arbre. Prendre contrôle du navire de LeChuck. Ah, il faut qu'on parle au serrurier. On trouve une clé.
Hi there.
Hiya. These are nice.
Thanks.
These are nice.
Thanks.
Hello again. Tell me again about how to have keys made. It's exciting.
You bring me the serial number from the lock. I make the key. It's pretty straightforward.
Tell me again about how to have keys made. It's exciting.
You bring me the serial number from the lock. It's pretty straightforward.
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Ok, il faut que je trouve le numéro de la clé du casier.
Meat Hook's museum is gone. So is the cable to his island. It's just as well, given the worldwide rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle shortage.
D'accord. Ah, on peut aller là-bas. Trouver un serpillier, un arbre qui s'appelle le serpillier.
I'm
C'est un
hopelessly
labyrinthe.
lost without a map.
Une carte.
I'm hopelessly lost without a map.
Ok, alors faut qu'on trouve une carte. Faut qu'on
I
trouve
used to
le...
love these when I was 6. Until I got trapped. Eye patch worn by Captain John Laney, the pirate of 1,000 faces. There's some very tiny writing on it.
Ah oui, il me faut les lunettes d'abord. Ou les lunettes. Faut que j'arrive à lui choper les lunettes. Oula. Je vais aller voir quand même si j'ai pas oublié quelque chose là-dedans.
Edgy. Note to the reader. No disguised secrets are revealed in this book. Can I borrow a book? You
You've got a lot of nerve asking that. You never brought back the last book you borrowed. I had to buy another copy. You never even apologized.
I totally forgot.
Of course you did. You think like a cow.
Can I borrow a book?
Un veut pas.
You never brought back the last book you borrowed. You never even apologized.
I'll pay for it.
I don't need your money.
Can I borrow a book?
You never brought back the last book you borrowed. You never even apologized.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm hearing the words, but somehow they aren't helping. I need more than that.
Ok, ça on peut pas. Ah, c'est
I like
animal en
your
plus.
stuffed, guess it's a dog?
Please, take that and throw it away. It was a gift from the Earl of Thickwater, who is a contemptible pig.
Ah, j'ai le jeu ah, j'ai la souris qui sort du jeu à cause de mon deuxième écran.
Hi.
Everybody thinks they know more than the other.
Okay.
Once you have a key, you've got to open the door.
The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better. The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better. The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have...
Comment je vais pouvoir lui voler?
Hi.
Comment je vais pouvoir lui piquer ses clés?
That's an impressive machine.
Yep. This wouldn't be much of a lock shop without a key grinder.
Handsome looking parrot.
And also vicious. But it was my mother's favorite.
It already looks well fed. What's that lock?
That's for hats. And please, don't touch the glass.
What's that lock?
It's meant for bachelors to secure their apartments.
What's that lock?
A special one that can open with any of 4 different keys.
What's this lock?
A famous lawyer used that to keep people from stealing his front doormat.
At the end of the plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
Do I owe you anything at the moment?
No.
Il veut pas, hein?
I see everyone in that portrait has lovely locks.
If you have to make a pun, at least make a good one.
Is that from a famous locksmith band or something?
My mother's band, the Golden Keys. They were named after some actual golden keys that she spent a bunch of time looking for.
Tournez voir là-bas.
It seems to be stuck closed.
Il veut vraiment pas me faire une clé. De la forêt.
Wally, can I have one of these maps?
Absolutely. If you pay for it.
Never mind.
On peut l'attendre, on sait la clé. C'est maintenant ce qu'on...
Do I owe you anything at the moment?
I don't think so.
Il veut pas.
Do I owe you anything at the moment?
I don't think so.
Wally, can I have one of these maps?
Absolutely. If you pay for it.
Never mind.
Ah oui. Ah si, on a de l'argent maintenant.
I've got a few coins for incidentals. Do I owe you anything at the moment?
I don't think so.
Il veut pas, hein.
Ooh, those look fancy.
The finest tools to make the finest maps.
C'est pareil, elle ou pas?
Your sign says you're going out of business. Or is this one of those not really going out of business sales?
There is a new dark magic on the rise in the Caribbean. It has many adherents, particularly among the young. There is little demand for my talents or my wares. Business is terrible, and there are other factors. Captain Madison desires this location. That it belongs to me will be of little help against her financial and political powers.
Whoa, back up. Dark magic, you said?
I did.
Can you use your talents to tell me how Eileen is right now?
She is always close, no matter the distance.
Do your answers ever make sense?
There are no answers. Only questions that are finished.
Ça va
Is
vraiment
this
me
the
dire comment
year
tu
when you
t'appelles.
finally tell me your name? It's become almost a running gag between us. But it's awkward, like when your glass is empty but you keep trying to drink out of it over and over.
It is Corina.
Oh, okay. Karina.
Elle nous le dit comme ça.
Somehow it was more exciting before I knew that.
That is true of many things.
How does dark magic work?
Runes, chemicals, the power of secrets. I am no expert. It's too sterile for my tastes. I like things messy and theatrical.
Are you able to see what LeChuck is up to?
Your goals and the goals of LeChuck are aligned, as always. But his intentions are darker. He would use the secret to do terrible things.
Dark-er? What's that supposed to mean?
LeChuck must not acquire the secret.
No argument there. Got any other mystical advice or information for me? Stock tips or something?
No.
An empty basket. I should have gotten here last month. Do you do gift wrapping?
We're out of wrapping paper, unless you'd like it wrapped in the skin of a
50.
lizard.
No thanks. It's a creepy shrunken head with long, stringy hair. I didn't know these were a voodoo thing.
They're not. But the tourists like them.
A crystal. Yeah, this isn't that kind of game. Everything's spilled out of it in a puddle. Not for me. Looks like it's been there forever. Green, half off. Blue, half of half off. Yellow, half of half of half off. Orange, aren't you glad you're here? The curtains are for sale too?
Everything goes. They'd make a great dress.
Un peu pourri, ouais.
Next time I'm in a drum circle, this would come in handy.
Ah, le couteau.
Pointy.
It is a non-magical ceremonial knife. Very sharp indeed.
Oh, I'd like this knife.
An excellent choice. I will need you to verbally agree to a release of liability.
Okay.
This product is not to be used in the commission of any crime, including vandalism, jailbreak, and theft of ancient priceless artifacts.
No problem.
Threatening, frightening, stabbing, shaving, or manicuring yourself or another person are likewise considered outside the scope of acceptable use.
Oh, okay, I guess.
The product is not balanced for throwing. Throwing the product violates these terms and will
c'est bon,
invalidate
blablabla.
warranty. Whittling, scrimshaw. Use with product is sharp and should not be carried in a pocket at all times. The manufacturer accepts no responsibility for the consequences of any use or misuse of this.
On va passer, hein.
Oh, is this where I say yes?
Yes.
Yes. Is there anything I am allowed to do with it?
I am not able to answer that question, as it could create a liability issue.
What's this thing?
It's a forgiveness frog. When no apology will do, give the forgiveness frog. It's like a card, only much better because it's a frog.
I've never heard of that before. Are you sure it's real voodoo?
No comment. It works. Trust me.
I'll take this forgiveness frog.
It can help someone forgive even very old transgressions.
On va pas faire acheter une carte, mais bon.
Not very practical.
Je pense qu'on a tout, hein.
It's an unusual safe with 5 keyholes.
Alas, the safe is not for sale. It has been placed with me for safekeeping.
Je crois qu'on a tout, hein. Alors, au niveau inventaire.
It's my
Il y a le
very
couteau.
own, very sharp, non-magical ceremonial knife. The voodoo lady said it was a forgiveness frog.
On va même pas nous vendre une carte, lui.
Hey, Wally. I'm looking for a tree to make a stupid mop from. Have you got a map for that?
So the cook has sent you on one of his spiritual journeys? Been a while since I made one of those mop tree maps. What kind of tree is it again?
I don't know. A wood one?
That's okay. Just bring me a sliver of the wood and I can work it out from there. I'm that good.
Ok. Un morceau de bois. Alors. Je sais pas s'il faut aller en forêt ou il faut aller revoir le cuisinier. Disparaître avec la sapire. Ça marche pas ça.
Stay away from my mop.
Il faut qu'il s'éloigne.
Pests or garnishes?
A good cook sources local supplies when he can.
Active little guys, aren't they? Looks like a mugshot.
Faire quelque chose avec ça. On va le changer avec la grenouille.
The plaque says, in memory of looming seagulls of old. Pleasantly scorching hot. It's amazing what you can
Un
achieve
paquet
if you put your
d'hygiène.
mind to it.
Ça doit
Maybe
bien,
have a
ouais.
packet of stick-on
Un
stones.
faux, non?
Oh, you look like the health inspector tasted your stew. Or you did.
Worse, Marlin is here.
Who?
The customer I have nightmares about. He's the
Ah.
only importer of yak fat on the island, so I need to keep him happy, but he makes that impossible. Today he wants me to make him a dish that he ate last week at some kind of event at the governor's mansion. But of course he doesn't remember what it's called or know what's in it or even remember what color it was. He says he thinks it has ingredients in it. I don't have the slightest idea what to make.
Oh, where did he say he had the dish he wants you to make?
At the governor's mansion. It's probably some exotic, weird-tasting thing from a swanky cookbook.
If I brought you a recipe, could you make it?
Of course. I'm a cook. See the hat?
Oh, look behind you! A three-headed monkey!
I do know a great stew recipe for monkey heads, but I can't think about that right now.
Can I ask you again about the mop I need to make?
Sure.
Remind me how to find...
I can't tell you exactly where it is.
Normalement, il est sur une carte, il a pas la carte.
Okay, thanks.
Et chez le gouverneur. Ah, téléphone, qu'est-ce qui se passe? Je fais une petite pause, j'arrive, j'ai le téléphone qui sonne. Je reviens tout de suite. Excusez-moi. Voilà, hop, j'étais un coup de téléphone urgent. Tac, on va repartir au jeu. Alors, je sais plus du tout ce qu'il fallait que je fasse. Je suis parti pour faire quoi là? Je sais plus. Ah oui, aller au château du gouverneur pour trouver la recette.
Well, I've come for a recipe, a dish you served at a recent function. It's been described as having ingredients in it. Ring any bells?
Barbie LaFleur catered that event. I own her cookbook, but I don't know any of the recipes.
Do you know where I can find Barbie LaFleur?
Middle of the Atlantic Ocean? She's halfway back to France by now.
Ah merde. Ah zut. Tu peux me rappeler, c'est au sujet de la...
Remind me what you said about the recipe I asked for?
I said I didn't make the food, but I've got the cookbook.
Remind me what you said about the recipe I asked for?
I said I didn't make the food, but I've got the cookbook.
Remind me what you said about the recipe I asked for?
Peut-être abandonné à la force
make the food, but I've got the cookbook.
I should let you get back to governing.
Yes, you should.
Mille tours de vous. Stratégie de combat inter-navire.
Can I borrow a book?
You never brought back the last book you borrowed. You never even apologized.
Ah, c'est qui? C'est bien lui qui faisait le...
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm hearing the words, but somehow they aren't helping. I need more than that.
Je peux le trouver celui de... Attends, faut que je lui repose la question sur le livre de recettes.
Remind me what you said about the recipe I asked for?
I said I didn't make the food, but I've got the cookbook.
Remind me what you said about the recipe I asked for?
I said I didn't make the food, but I've got the cookbook.
I should let you get back to
j'aimerais bien
governing.
récupérer le livre.
Yes, you should.
Note to the reader. No disguised secrets are revealed in this book.
Ah, c'est ça.
It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty. Can I borrow a book?
You never
Ouais, non, mais
brought
c'est pas
back
la
the
peine.
last book you borrowed. You never even apologized.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm hearing the words, but somehow they aren't helping. I need more than that.
comment récupérer le livre.
Stay out of my bedroom, Threepwood.
Dominic Armato, the voice of...
Oula, tais-toi, toi. Je vais avancer un petit peu quand même. Hop.
I've always thought this looked like my old ship, the Sea Monkey.
Aïe, c'est à chaque fois je tape à côté de l'écran. Alors. Ah, c'est lui. Il est difficile.
Are you my waiter? I want the excellent dish I had at the governor's mansion last week. I don't know what it's called, but it was sort of, you know, a hot food.
Yeah, but I'm not...
It had ingredients in it or something.
I'm not your waiter.
I already told your incompetent cook this, but he still hasn't brought me my dinner.
I don't work here. I'm not a waiter.
Hop to it!
Right away, sir.
Yo-ho!
Merde, qu'est-ce que j'ai fait? Ok.
Nice and hot. Wonder how long I could stand here before bursting into flames.
Ah, j'avais pas vu qu'on pouvait. On appuie sur table, on sait ce qu'on peut regarder.
You remind me never to eat here again. The plaque says, "In memory of looming seagulls of old." Are you sure I can't persuade you to back my expedition to Monkey Island?
Let's pretend I was really considering this. What sort of pirate qualifications have you got, exactly?
I completed the 3 trials.
Trials?
It's how they used to make their bones in the old days.
Well, I was a director of combat operations for the British Navy, and I've written 2 books on ship-to-ship tactics.
I'm a founding member and co-director of the Red Fleet and hold records for civilian casualties from San Domingo to Venezuela.
I'm an expert in 17 forms of hand-to-hand combat, 3 of which I invented. I served with Bellamy, Teach, and Roberts before they each met an untimely end that I might have had nothing to do with.
Just so you know, this is the kind of resume we expect.
Oh, c'est un peu compliqué.
Hi, Cobb.
You again. I know you.
Oh, come on. Tell me about...
Beat it.
Say
Allez.
it.
No.
Allez.
Say it.
Fine. You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty? Why, it's an extraordinary adventure with an interface of magic. Stunning, high-resolution 3D landscapes, sophisticated score, and musical effects. Not to mention the detailed animation and special effects, elegant point-and-click control of characters, objects, and magic spells. Beat the rush. Go out and buy Loom today.
Yes.
Now get lost.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah, yeah.
Ok, c'est un succès. Ça marche.
Yarr.
J'avais pas vu ça. Oh, ça pouvait marquer les...
Ugh, I remember that stench as if it were yesterday.
Essayez de reparler à l'autre là-haut. Ça fait longtemps qu'on n'y est pas allé. Ah, c'est chiant ça. Dès que ça clique sur mon deuxième écran, ça se barre en couille.
Hi again. Oh, those new pirate leaders are real jerks. They laughed at me, and they won't fund my expedition. Why didn't you warn me?
Would you have listened?
Of course. Okay, no, probably not.
Il y a créature marine. Je sais rien moi. Ok, une pieuvre, un barracuda, un requin. Une pieuvre. Non. Ah ouais, je suis nul. Je vais retourner là pour voir s'il y a un truc que j'ai loupé.
They're like glasses, only way less convenient. Ooh, look behind you, a 3-headed monkey.
Oh, please take one. I use them to promote my business. See, it says maps and more on the edge.
Thanks.
C'est pas la peine de...
Better to have one for each eye.
If you say so.
It makes things look bigger. It makes things look bigger.
Peu à peu on avance.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Ah, il y a une carte là. On va essayer d'être meilleur là. Je peux pas acheter dans une baraque de... Des pâtes de poulet frites. Oh, c'est pas vrai. On est pas bon.
These are nice.
Thanks.
Ah, mais attends. Je peux peut-être aller à la cabane pour voir le numéro de série maintenant.
Well, the numbers are a little clearer, but still too tiny to read.
Ah merde, ça marche pas.
If one monocle is good, two is better.
Ok.
Ah, crystal clear. I'll just write that down.
Ah, je vais pouvoir demander un double. Hop. Chiant ça. Hop, les serruriers.
Hello, Mr. Brush.
Hi. Hello again. Who's the old lady in the window across the way?
You mean Whitey Bones. She used to be the Undertaker here years ago. Seems to know a lot of things that maybe don't quite fit together.
How well do you know Whitey Bones?
Not well at all. But she's been living near my shop for quite a few years. She was across from my old location, too.
Would she moved when you moved?
I'm sure it's just a coincidence.
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything.
Can you make me a key from this serial number?
Sure. This'll be for a high-end display case. You a collector?
Yeah. Stamps.
Ok, on a la clé. Cool.
I used to love these when I was 6.
Alors, je pense que si je lui file les gâteaux, allez. Ça va l'occuper. Et voilà. On a déjà un truc de fait.
What do you expect me to do, Elaine? Issue a proclamation?
Of course not, Carla. We'll need to generate public support. I'm working on that.
People around here don't like any kind of restrictions, even if it's for their own good.
But we can put a requirement on ships traveling to the north. There's already a customs check, so the infrastructure is all in place.
Il n'y a pas ce personnage à gauche.
Well, it's a start. Scurvy's a big problem. Let's do all we can.
Agreed.
I've come a long way. Is there anything else on the agenda?
Coffee.
Faut que je revisite parce que maintenant j'ai trouvé une touche pour voilà.
Employees only. It seems to be stuck closed.
La fin de Monkey Island 1, le check a été évacué grâce à la de racine des explosifs, des combats des streams. Insultant une... Ah non, c'est dans le 2 là, le truc vaudou. Non. Ah bah pas bon hein. Il faut que je refasse un peu toutes les baraques parce que...
Hey, Guybrush! Hey, kid!
De maintenant,
Watch
je
your boots
sais...
in here.
It says jail rules. 1. No escaping. Any writing that was once here has been rubbed away. Most of this serial number has been rubbed off.
On va essayer hein.
How's your day going?
I can read the serial number. I'll write it down so I don't forget.
Bon, c'est bien, je vais pouvoir faire la clé.
It says jail rules. 1. No escaping.
Transition de s'évader.
I don't
Bah
remember
oui.
this place being so leaky.
They finally installed running water.
Je vais pouvoir faire une autre clé.
Welcome back.
Ça commence à avancer. Il y a un petit moment de...
What is that? It's definitely not a key. Or a lock.
It's a fishing lure, of course.
Of course. Can you make me a key from this serial number?
Sure. Good choice on the lock. These are really sturdy. It's the same kind they use over at the jail.
Oh, wow. What a coincidence. I had no idea.
Hey, Guybrush! Hey, kid! You look like you're having a good time. That's nice.
Otis, the authorities have reconsidered your case and decided that you should go free.
I'm very grateful to the authorities and will not mention their name should any awkward questions be asked. Good luck, Stan. I hope you get acquitted.
Oh, it's in the bag, friend, but thanks.
I'll stay on this side of the bars, just in case. I don't remember this place being so leaky.
Lui, on peut pas l'ouvrir.
This key doesn't fit. At least this jail has 2 lamps.
They say the only real prison is the one in your head. But take it from me, that's a load of barnacles.
Je regarde les cartes à sélectionner parce que... Voilà. Allez, je vais essayer d'en rép... Merde, c'est pas ça que je veux faire. Ça, c'est la solution, je m'en branle. Ah, je sais plus. Stamite. Quelque part. Ah si. Ah, j'ai tout faux. Maintenant. Un truc, il faudrait qu'on retrouve sa recette. Oh, je pique son chien comme ça. Bon, les livres pour l'instant, je peux pas les récupérer. Ah merde, j'ai pas le droit. C'est chiant, faut pas que je. On va retourner un petit coup au chantier Laval pour voir si on n'a pas oublié quelque chose. Donc j'ai trouvé une touche pour voir les trucs où ils sont planqués, c'est quand même pas mal.
The window's all boarded up, and it's very dark in there. Is that an old toothbrush? The window's all boarded up, and it's very dark in there. Is that an old toothbrush? There was a time when every mooring would be filled with one of Stan's used ships. I remember when these torches lit up Stan's previously owned vessels like a carnival.
Je vais réussir à en faire une. Y a-t-il combien de points? Je sais pas moi. C'est un vieux jeu 4, non? Je suis nul. Ah, je tape à côté.
Here.
You're giving me a frog?
It's a forgiveness frog, for when words aren't enough.
That is complete nonsense. And yet, I am going to forgive you for losing my book. I can't even explain why. I just have this sudden, inexplicable urge to forgive.
Ah, c'est secret de Monkey Island. C'est pas pourquoi on donne une grenouille, c'est tout
Just
bon.
don't lose the frog, okay?
No, I'll keep it with me always.
Can I borrow this cookbook?
You cook like a cow.
That's why I need the cookbook.
Oh, all right. I was upset after you lost the last one, but you seemed genuinely sorry, so I guess I'll give you another chance.
Thanks. I won't let you down. I'll definitely return this.
Bon, on va le donner au cuisinier. Ah, c'est chiant ça. Faut pas que je tape trop à gauche parce que sinon ça sort de mon écran à chaque fois. Et le jeu se met en pause.
I found this at the governor's mansion.
Aha! The mystery dish must be in there. I have no idea which one it'll be, so I'll just have to make them all. I'd better get to work. Thanks, Guybrush. This will be excellent.
Yep. Donc là, le cartographe, il nous demandait un petit bout de serpillière.
Wally, here's a sample of the wood you wanted. Can you make me a map now?
10 minutes plus tard.
Sure, here it is.
Thanks, Wally.
Alors. Qu'est-ce que je fais avec cette carte? Moi, je peux y aller par là. Alors. Un, 2, 3, 4, 5 fois à gauche. Toujours à gauche, à gauche, à gauche pour aller en bas.
I guess I lost my way.
Ah merde, c'est pas ça. On va les compter cette fois-ci. 1, 2, 3.
I guess I lost my way.
Ah merde. Pourtant, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah oui, non, il faut aller en haut. Alors attends, 1, 2, 3, 4e en haut. 1, 2, 3, 4e en haut. Là, il faut tourner sur nos pas, je pense. Ah non, parce que si on arrive là... À gauche, à droite.
I guess I lost my way.
Ah, merde, c'est pas ça. 1, 2, 3, 4. C'est par là alors. Là, faut remonter là. Ok. Là, on est là. Donc là, on retourne encore en haut.
Guess I lost my
Ah
way.
merde. Pardon, zut. On recommence. 1, 2, 3. Non, 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 non. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? On retourne par
Guess I
là.
lost my way.
Ah merde, c'était tout droit là. Hop.
Guess I lost my way.
Ah, mais 2 fois de suite, je me fais avoir. Attends.
Guess I lost my way.
La prise de tête.
Guess I lost my way.
Ah. Putain, je pige rien là. 1, 2, 3,
Guess I lost my way.
3. 1, 2, 3. Là, c'est là. Normalement, c'est en haut, mais j'y suis allé tout à l'heure, ça a foiré, donc on va aller par là. J'ai jamais m'en souvenir. 3 par là, une fois en haut. Là, normalement, encore une fois à droite. Ça se retrouve là. Ça serait là normalement. Ouais. Ah non, mais là, il y a plus de trucs que de... Mais non, mais je suis idiot. Pourquoi je vais dans ce sens? C'est dans ce sens-là qu'il faut aller. C'est pour ça que je me retrouve... Je sais pas pourquoi je partais de la croix, moi. C'est complètement nul. Ça doit être vers la
Guess
fin.
I
normalement.
lost my way.
Ah donc 1, 2, 3 comme ça. Donc là je suis monté. Là tu vas 2 fois sur le haut, normalement.
Guess I lost my way.
Non, c'est 2 fois à droite alors.
Guess I lost my
Ah,
way.
mais c'est pas vrai. Ah, je me suis fait avoir. Faut vraiment pas que je tape sur le... Je vais toujours tout droit. Moi, j'ai regardé la carte, je suis allé 2 fois tout droit. Encore une fois tout droit. Non, ça doit être par ici. Voilà. C'est bon. L'herbe à serpillière.
The distinctive shape tells me this is the rare, endangered Melee Island mop handle tree. The distinctive shape tells me this is the rare endangered. It's like there's a welcoming committee. Mind your mama, little prickly kids.
Comment je fais pour le récupérer maintenant? Il a massacré tout l'arbre, non? Trop bien. Tout ça pour ça. Tout le monde chiale. C'est n'importe quoi. Ok. Alors.
I made him up.
Ah, serpillière faite.
I'll take a shortcut back.
Quelques heures plus tard. Je suis en train de faire des conneries, moi. Ah, voilà. Hop. Ah, c'est chiant. Désolé. Faut pas que je clique la souris en dehors du... Alors, poum 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 poum. Qu'est-ce qu'il faut faire maintenant? C'est chiant.
Expedition to fabled Monkey Island. Crew positions available. Serve under LeChuck, the most fearsome pirate on the 8 seas. Equal opportunity employer. Inquire here.
On peut plus.
It's a single perfect instrument that I will keep and use for a lifetime. What do you think of this baby? Signature model. I made it myself.
I'm sure it's great, Threepwood, but I can't give you the swabby job unless you magically turn into somebody else.
I think I should move farther away from the quartermaster first. Classic and subtle. Like me.
Ça suffira.
Threepwood, are you trying to fool me by wearing an eye patch? That is the worst disguise I've ever seen.
No, of course not. Just having a little eye trouble. Blepharospasm.
Oh, try some cashews. You might be short on magnesium. Or wits.
Darn, I thought this thing was supposed to be magic. I must have forgotten something.
Magie, vaudou quoi. Regarde voir l'autre.
I better take off this eye patch first. Hey, watch it!
Alors ça veut dire que le cache-œil. Parler de magie, je pense qu'il faut lui donner à elle.
What do you make of this eye patch?
Ah, the famous eye patch disguise of John Laney. As I suspected, the magic has long since drained away. One moment. Come, spirits of deception and death, drink your rejuvenation and awaken.
Death?
It's nothing to worry about. John Laney, this hapless boy needs your help.
Hey.
Take pity on him and bring him the power to hide from his enemies.
Oh, you don't have to put it like that. That's it?
Unless you want the extended service warranty.
No, thanks. I'm not a sucker. What do I owe you?
Maybe try it on first, before we discuss payment.
Well, how do I look? Ah! What the heck? I look like a zombie.
So?
Is it broken?
John Laney was especially known for impersonating monsters of various types.
You failed to mention that earlier.
It's not a strong part of the sales pitch.
I'll just wear it when I really need to. Ugh.
You're welcome.
I think I'm ready to set sail.
Allez. Non. Aïe.
How do you like my mop? It's custom built.
Let's see. Stick, tangle a boat line. Smells like seagull droppings. Wait a minute. I've seen this mop before. Where did you get it?
I made it myself.
If you say so. I'm keeping my eye on you.
Does that mean...
I happen to need a swabby. You interested?
Definitely.
You're hired.
Great.
We'll be getting underway soon. Why don't you come on board and I'll introduce you to the crew?
I'm excited to see my stateroom. When's a good time to discuss the benefits package?
Threepwood's on the Chuck's ship. He's got some kind of disguise. From the bargain bin, it looks like.
So what?
You don't think this could be a problem? We didn't plan for him.
I hate not knowing what's going on. I should have taken him out the minute he walked in here.
Don't worry, we'll know what's going on.
Yeah? How?
I've got a spy on board the ship.
Ils sont louches. La tête qu'il a, le chat comme moi, lui, ils l'ont pas loupé quoi. Il est poursuivi par qui?
So once you were on LeChuck's ship, you turned the tables on them. You whipped out your sword and said, I'm your captain now.
C'est quand même
Take
bien,
me
quoi.
to Monkey Island,
J'aime bien.
where you'll all walk the plank.
More or less.
The name's Gullet, but you're not to call me that. To you, I'm the first swab, and I want to hear the capital letters when you say it.
Capital 1. Got it.
And this is the old. You'll be spending a lot of time down here.
I thought we'd have a union or something. How much time is a lot of time?
All of it. You work here, you sleep here, you take your meals here. Forget the world you knew before. This hold is your world. The hull is your ground. The deck is your sky. And I am your deity of choice. A cruel and vengeful deity. I only have one simple rule. You are not to leave this hold under any circumstances. Any questions?
Ah, je peux pas pour l'instant, il faut que je parle.
Can I leave the
sortir
hold?
de la cale?
No!
What happens if I leave?
I said you're not to leave under any circumstances.
Well, I know, just hypothetically. What if I did?
The worst punishment you can imagine.
Which is...
I throw you back down here. Nothing's worse than this.
Where's my bunk?
You might be all right inside one of the crates. Otherwise, be sure to cover your eyes. The chickens like to peck. But it's probably safest if you don't sleep at all. The chickens have their ways.
Oh.
What's for dinner?
Oh, we'd like a bit of dinner, would we? Well, perhaps we can arrange a bit of roast duck under glass for your majesty. But seriously, learn to catch
C'est quoi qu'il a planté des couteaux
in
dans
your
lui?
mop bucket. They make their own sauce.
What if I need to, you know...
Use the portal. Don't get anything on the ledge outside, though. I hate an unsightly ledge.
What am I supposed to be doing exactly?
New recruits. You're all thicker than the chickens.
Is that the whole answer?
You're supposed to be swabbing. I want this hold sparkling, as if it was clean. Now, get to work.
Yo-ho, a pirate's life for me.
Cool, moi je vais m'arrêter là parce que j'ai faim. Tout simplement. Il est bien cool ce jeu, hein, sérieux. Bien cool, bien cool, bien cool. Je vais... Tac. J'ai juste fait un truc juste avant de quitter le live. Ah, quoi de... C'est un truc technique. Ah, je peux y arriver. Hop. Ouais, sur ce, on va se quitter. Je vais voir si... Est-ce que je peux faire un raid à quelqu'un? Je sais pas si quelqu'un a une idée de raid. Parce que là, je crois que j'ai personne, là. Ah, je vais regarder, mais... Bah, il est bien cool, ce jeu. Graphiquement, moi, j'ai du mal. Sérieusement, c'est un peu dommage. C'est pas mon style graphique. Je préfère autant les graphistes de l'édition spéciale de Monkey Island 2, mais bon... Twitch, est-ce qu'il y a quelqu'un qui live? Ouais, bah j'ai personne. Si quelqu'un a une idée, sinon bah, je vais arrêter là. Tant pis, je vais faire un arrêt parce que je vois pas du tout qui je peux raid. Si quelqu'un sait qui je peux raider, il me le dit tout de suite. C'est classe. Sinon, j'arrêterai là. Voilà. Bon, bah sur ce, on continuera peut-être demain matin ou demain soir, ou je continuerai un petit peu plus tard. Moi, j'ai faim, je vais aller manger. Bon appétit. Et à plus, et merci pour Watcho pour son sub. Et merci aux autres. Sur ce, je mets un peu de musique et je coupe.